Hey folks, I'm the Mysterious GG and welcome back to Let's Play Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. As the last video was winding down, I was talking about the story a little bit, in the back of my mind mulling about whether I should try to power through and end this chapter with an extra long video or not, when I wandered off the edge of a drop and fell back way earlier in this jumping puzzle. So I decided I would go ahead and make another video. I have a feeling that we may not have a whole video's worth of content left here for this chapter, and I was kind of hoping to do the next chapter in its own video, so we'll see if we may have a slightly short video, or this may take me longer than I thought it would, or maybe I'll throw in some team missions to show you guys what those are about, because that's something where, you know, well, we played as Momiji and Rachel on one stage. What's the point of that? Well, part of the point of it is that you can use them in other missions and stuff. Or you can fucking get yourself killed like I just did. And now what the hell's going on now? That wasn't good. Okay, so I got distracted by thoughts of exciting hot chick side missions, and because I knew I was supposed to grab onto this and I missed it and then got distracted. But yeah, the side missions are kind of, damn it, I didn't really seem to have any problems at all getting up to the top on the first try, and now I suddenly can't do it for shit. But anyway, now the side missions are, I don't know if they call them side missions, they're team missions. That is their multiplayer component to this game. Some of you guys may know that in the not too distant future, not immediate future, but not too far off either, Bobo is thinking about possibly relocating. I don't think that's a big secret. It's a possibility. And I keep doing that now. I was really careful not to do it before. It's a possibility, which has led us to think about whether there are any network multiplayer games that we could occasionally get together to play for our channels. So it's a thought that's in my mind more than it had been previously. But I had long developed a great fondness for those games that actually give you some freaking couch multiplayer, which are rarer and rarer these days. It's only the consoles that are marketed like, quote, family consoles. There's this notion that people go online and play video games either solo or with friends who are far away, and like there's no video gaming with people in person anymore, unless you're a little kid, in which case you want to play Mario or whatever. But this is one of those games which brags about multiplayer on the box, but in fact has no couch multiplayer whatsoever. You and a friend can play together on the PlayStation Network, which I always thought was shit. So I guess we're looking for something we can hop to from here. Do I need to switch directions? I am not 100% sure where I'm supposed to be trying to get to from here. Oh, I'm supposed to be getting to this. Okay, got it. And there's some health, which is kind of what I was hoping it would be, although unless there should hopefully be a save stash before the boss. But yeah, no, this game has no couch multiplayer, but there's network multiplayer, which allows you to play, and that makes sense. And like, you know, these couch multiplayer always had to find a way that two players could share the same screen, which these network multiplayer games don't have to worry about. That was, I thought there was something I was trying to jump to there. And this game doesn't do that. It just has everybody's got the full screen. But you can play as Ryu, and as you get farther in the game and unlock the sexy ladies, you can play as the sexy ladies. So that's, we could round out a video with showcasing that mode if we wanted to, because it lets you play it by yourself. Or I could spend the entire video failing at this. Well, at least there's no new enemies popping up. I thought that was going to be a thing. Every time we have to go do that bit over, new enemies will appear. I think we had just missed one. does actually learn where you're supposed to go. Maybe I'll get a little more efficient. Who knows? Okay, can we not fall into the death part here? Nope, of course I can't. Wow, that was the worst one yet. I was really trying not to fall in there. Because as I've mentioned, you probably shouldn't come out of that with like 80% of your health intact, as I did. That should probably be instant death. Alright, I'm trying to figure out how to fill time in this video if I don't get 30 minutes before I finish the stage. Worry about that problem if it actually arises, JG. I'm stuck. I don't know what's going on there. This painfully slow section here. I almost felt like I messed it up before because of the camera angle. Wasn't really working with me. Oh, you know, I could be climbing over this way to make this go a little faster. Okay, jump over there. Jump over there. I don't really know that these... Are these gears actually working in a realistic way at all? Is the way they are interacting with each other making any sense? And would they be causing anything to happen? You know, I didn't fall all the way down that time, at least. They actually set it up so that most places, if you miss the jump, you don't fall all the way down. I just keep defying their expectations of how you would play this by finding exciting new ways to fail with a greater speed. But at least with this, I finally realized that, yeah, I can make this go a little faster. Possibly just slowing down a bit would be wise. I keep missing... Okay, that's the second time in a row I've done that. I guess the motion of the cog is messing me up and I'm flying way off to the side. I'm kind of surprised at how badly I'm missing that jump, though, and it's been the same way both times. Oh well. This is still, I mean, I don't tempt fate, JG, but this is still better than that whole video of trying to figure out how to get to the top of the, like, ruins of Atlantis area. And again, for a Ninja Gaiden game, like, I'm guessing on higher difficulty levels I wouldn't be able to get away with jumping into that one freaking death trap. Yeah, what is that? I'm running straight forward and then I jump way off to the side. So unless there's like a whole different jump I'm supposed to be making from up there. I don't know. Well, I guess I'm glad I didn't try to power through in a slightly long video, because it would have been more than slightly long. I have to assume that the top of this is the boss for the stage, since we've already encountered him and had words with him, but I don't know that for sure. So I feel like I'm supposed to be jumping onto this cog. But every time I do, I go way off to the side. It doesn't really seem like it's that high either. Yeah, again. What is that? Feels like I've made much... And by I mean Ryu, the in-game guy with superhuman jumping ability. He's made much more difficult jumps than that one on his way there. And then that one he keeps... Something is weird about it. So... I don't know what to do here. Keep failing in weird ways. I didn't get all the way to the edge that time because it felt like something strange was happening at the edge of the column. Now I probably got a meat grinder opportunity up here. Yep. What the? No! Ah, damn it! That was clearly supposed to be the end there. I don't know exactly where I was supposed to jump there, but I figured that ledge that the statue is on seemed like the place. Well, maybe I can actually get each jump on the way back there on the first try now that I've had to go through it so many times. But boy. Nope. Oh, wow, all the way back to the beginning. Okay, you have my permission to skip ahead, folks. Not that you needed it, but, yeah, I mean, I would be skipping ahead of it. Ryu takes a moment for some introspection. It's like, what is it with me? Do I not want to find romance? I'm always encountering hot blonde chicks who want nothing more than to get with the ultimate dragon ninja, and I just keep driving them away. Although, in fairness, Ryu should not be thinking about Rachel in particular, because he doesn't know what she's been up to in New York City fighting demons looking for him. But with Sonya, it's like, do I keep sabotaging my own relationships? I should really see someone. Oh, is this like an alternate path up? Or is this a trick trap? Yeah, it's a trick trap. Okay, but now I can't fucking see where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, well, I figured it out anyway. No, I didn't. Did that backwards. Yeah, I should really start seeing somebody. Maybe Ayani knows a guy. She's kind of neurotic. Then again, maybe Ayani is part of my problem. I think she's got a thing for me, but is that just me being arrogant? I do seem to be surrounded by really busted women. I don't suppose that's a psychological problem. I can't blame myself if women are attracted to me because of my ninja suaveness. Still, I've been avoiding women since Mamuiji's sister died. Acting as though that was a big deal. In fact, I don't even remember her character name. Okay, I'm starting to get sick of this now. Now, I kind of wish I could skip ahead in the video, but I obviously don't have that option. This jump in particular, I obviously can't speed up any. And I think as I get more and more anxious about how long this is taking, and whether or not this is an entertaining video, it's making it more and more likely that I'll make little mistakes. The curse of the Let's Player. Now there's an obvious fix for this. Start editing my videos. That would be a pretty major shift to make at this point when I've been doing the hobby this long. That is probably the difference between making billions as a YouTube celebrity, which is a thing, and, you know, getting my level of viewership. Let's just leave it at that. Alright, now this, for some reason, when I get to the edge of the cog with this, it always gets weird. So jump before you get to the edge. And let's do the same one with this. Then I get up on here. Oh. I was supposed to be jumping forward towards the edge of that thing. Alright. Why are you ninja backflipping off of this thing? Climb on it. I think I finally got it, but god damn, was it a good thing I didn't decide to try to power through in that last video, because this is becoming its own video. Forget what I was saying about showing off the team missions mode. There's not going to be time. Almost messed that up. You just jumped straight ahead here. I couldn't see it. And I feel incredibly silly about that. I was trying to climb over there, and that's not a thing. Time to start taking out my rage on this clock. Uh-oh, the glass is invulnerable. Oh well, I captured it alive. This is, of course, Big Bensky, the famous clock of Moscow. Right now, cinematics kick in. Well, if I'd not taken 15 minutes to finish the last 2 screens of the stage, I could have done the last one. Prometheus? That's Prometheus, right? And Prometheus, you're not looking good.
Was none other than I, Zedonius, ruler of flame.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
It wasn't in my history book.
You are ignorant in the ways of the world.
Your history books come from Texas.
Without my fire, the petty dreams of your species would never have taken flight.
Dreams of being demon
Yet
slaves.
your ancestors in the dragon lineage tried to extinguish that flame.
Jerks.
Do you not think that foolish?
I don't care.
Then let the fires of hell consume the last descendant of the hated dragon lineage.
Why doesn't Ryu care? Probably shouldn't let him catch me in this attack it again. Because, I was trying really hard to evade that time, damn it, game. I don't want to just be visibly tanking all the damage. I'd love to get some neat-looking evades in there. Oh well.
Sensation.
Let's sweep in the nation.
Righteous flames will cleanse the earth of your kind.
But I'm all about flames.
Burning. Burning.
Doctor, doctor, can't you see it exploding, exploding? Well, I guess it's not indestructible after all. I just can't blow it up. Well, there you go. I really didn't have that much left to do other than not freaking fail at that part. Let's save over some old save data, just in case. I'm not going all the way back to that. And I guess we'll do a little sneak preview of the next chapter, and then maybe, like I said before, I got all worked up and it taking 12 minutes or so to climb the clock tower and then 3 minutes to fight the boss. We can showcase a little bit of team mode. Night in the City of Water. A young ninja glides in the City of Water, utterly silent amid its ever-flickering lights, cunningly evading the traps laid for her. She is a kunoichi, a female ninja, dedicated to recovering a treasure of the dragon lineage from the fiends who stole it. Bathed in the moonlight, a deadly beauty races towards her final battle. I guess she's gonna die, huh? She's not gonna be in the sequel? She won't be in Warriors All-Stars?
So, The Black Spider Clan is after more than just the demon statue.
They also want my
For
Fruity
you,
Pebbles.
for the village, find the eye.
Is this my village? I'm not real clear on that. I was hanging out here in the first game, but I'm with a different clan, and I guess I'll check the wiki. Why do we suck so bad in cinema scenes? We're pretty powerful when you fight us in game. She's naked. Oh no, she's not. But she's almost naked. So this is probably, of all the outfits she wears...
Spider's web. Looks like I found a right place.
I could really use some manure to eat. Of all the different Ninja Gaiden games where Ayane appears, this really does seem to be her most ridiculously revealing outfit. I guess we'll take a few minutes to read up on Ayane so that we don't have to do this at the start of the next video, but I am in fact going to do the actual Ayane mission next time. So she has the Fuma Kodachi, a pair of short blades handed down within the Tenjin school. Fuma being the ninja clan that served the Hojo, and a rivalry between the Hanzo and the Fuma clan is the backdrop of a lot of video games, even though I'm not sure that there was really such a rivalry in history. Kodachi is a catch-all term for any short Japanese sword. Easy to manipulate, they are ideal weapons for rapid slashing attacks, to take the initiative and keep an enemy on his toes. Or her toes, come on. They're particularly suitable as complements to physical attacks, allowing one to weave kicks and slices into a combo offensive that denies an enemy the chance to counterattack. Forged with the blades as thin as possible for lightness, what they lack in reach they make up for with damage and close-range attacks. The name comes from the legendary Fuma clan, a famed group of medieval ninja that favored these weapons. So, playing around as her in other games, I find her to be a fairly effective character. She has extremely low range but very fast attacks, which is good for a button smasher like me. You run up to guys and just start flailing away, and more often than not you do okay. She also has the Flash Kunai, throwing knives that explode upon penetrating a target, for some reason. When thrown, the iris flower spins and ignites a fuse, which, upon impact, is brought into contact with explosive material mounted on the grip, detonating it. Okay, I guess they kind of explain. The tip features reversed spikes designed to make the kunai difficult to remove quickly after impact, enhancing its effectiveness. This is a weapon of both beauty and brutality. Pardon me. And she's got an herb of spiritual life and some grains of spiritual life. You would think she would have stocked up a little better before heading off. Scroll-wise, she has the Art of the Raging Mountain God. Powerful ninpo spell that pulverizes enemies with a shockwave. The Art of the Raging Mountain God is a secret technique. Chanting the words and performing the gestures imbues one's fists with the aura of all nature and creation, allowing them to release an earthquake-like shockwave that helps opponents. The actual amount of aura generated is directly proportional to the psychic energy of the user. A powerfully focused individual can use it to move heaven and earth, while a less spiritually advanced individual may find themselves sucked into the raging vortex of pure energy generated by their own spell, which would have to suck. Technique-wise, you can slam the square button a lot and you'll do okay. Doesn't look like she's got a lot of... Yeah, actually, it doesn't look like she's got very many combos at all that start with triangles, so I'll want to bear that in mind. Oh, she's got Erupting Sea Fire. But yeah, hitting square and then switching up to triangle, which is what I tend to do a lot when I don't really know the combos, doesn't look like a great idea when playing as her. There's a couple of really good combos that work that way in Razor's Edge, but apparently not in this game. I'm already getting off to a pretty run, because I'm not playing, like I said, I'm not actually going to play through here now. I just wanted to play around for a minute, but that's not going very well at all. Well, I'll tell you what, we pretty much got a long enough game now, a long enough video that I could just call it a video. But I mentioned it, this seems like as good a time as any to showcase it. I'll throw in hopefully a fairly short, although she's the last character we have not unlocked for this mode, which we would unlock if I waited one more chapter before doing this, but you know, whatever. Let's do a quick, no, not load game, damn it. Yeah, we'll do a quick thing, not, select mission. You'll be able to see I've done exactly one of these offline. Eliminate tactical ninjas. Eliminate black spider ninja from the Castle of the Dragon. I'll just do this one. I know it's fairly easy. And play alone. Apparently, it's very difficult to actually win the advanced missions with any kind of high score with the computer helping you. So let's bring back Momiji. Oh no, I meant to switch my partner over to Rachel. Well, whatever. I guess we'll have Ryu as our partner. And I did not bother to investigate her technique, so I probably should have been Rachel because I was her more recently, but see, it takes a while to load. But yeah, this is just you just end up fighting some enemies. Alright, that's probably horrible here. Well, one issue I've got is that Ryu, I should have done this with a different ally, because Ryu looks enough like the spider ninjas that I can't tell whether or not I'm supposed to be, who I'm supposed to be worried about. If they come over here, they're all going to fight Ryu now. They're over there. Jerks. Yeah, they won't just come over while you charge your ultimate techniques. They make you go to them, which involves me getting stuck on a wall. Surely more guys are going to spawn, though. Eventually this would work if I just held on to it. I think I'm actually doing worse than I did when I played around with this off screen. Got a killing spree going though. So as you can see, there's no plot, you're just killing lots of dudes, and it gives you a chance to play as the other characters if you want to play as them. Because the story missions in the game that you play with them are not terribly involved or lengthy. So this is better than nothing. And it gives you a chance to play with friends online. You can play online for free. Actually, I don't know if you can play online for free. They do, I know I keep getting messages from Razor's Edge saying that my free trial period is expired, and I'm like, there's nobody online for me to play with. But anytime I do anything that would involve posting scores to PlayStation Network, it keeps telling me, nope, you can't have the awesome fun of posting scores from this like 10-year-old game to the PlayStation Network. I don't know where this enemy is. Or if they are indeed the last one. The music's picking up. There seems to be more guys coming. Oh, I guess we're gonna ninja magic together. So yeah, mindless wanton slaughter, but it's your big chance to play as someone other than Ryu. So far I found Momiji and Rachel, once you get a chance to get used to them, are actually pretty effective. Surprised at how poorly I was doing as Ayane, but I might just have to get used to how she plays in this game as opposed to other games where I've used her more recently. And there you go. It was a low difficulty. I did more than my computer-controlled partner. I broke my own record on the easiest mission mode that's available in-game. I do have to remember, if I do this again, that if you just press X after choosing your person, you will get the default partner. That has to be set too. But it doesn't really matter that much. The point was to showcase this mode, and I've done it, and it got us to a normal length video. So, folks, when we come back, Ryu has defeated the Fiend of Lightning, the Fiend of Storms, the Fiend of... He beat the Lightning guy who was floating around the Statue of Liberty. He beat the Fiend of Storms, who was like a werewolf man. He defeated the Fiend of Fire. Seems like there should be another Fiend, like to make us our 4 Fiend... we usually have groups of 4 bosses before we get to the big bad. So there's probably another big themed fiend for us to face before we start the end game. But next time when we come back, we will be playing as Ayane in her skimpy little ninja outfit. I'm Mysterious UG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more of this. And next time I'll comment on how Ayane has changed considerably from her appearance in the previous game, where she looked like a 13-year-old girl who was helping you out with plot stuff, to having had apparently breast enhancement surgery.